Oh, I gotta put on my uni for this. Yeah, yeah. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better? Yeah. Running and running and running and running and running and running. We won't stop. Competition got them on lock. Shut them down, open up shop. Yeah, up 20 with the top spot. 20 down like it's stock drop. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better?
Word, G. Yeah. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just going through some things right now. Well, let me not sugarcoat it, man. I've been on a winning streak lately. I've been on the road, and ever since I've been doing things my way, things have been happening for the good, for the better. What I'm saying is, I don't think I need you. I don't think I need the crew. I don't need anybody. I know. But you must forgot who I am, Cinko. I'm the whole thing, Rahim, de la Suede. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, this is it. Delete my number. Before you hang up, do me a favor. Tell your friends about me.
I don't need you.
Oh, I gotta put on my uni for this. Yeah. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better?
The crown of glory is on the line. And I never thought that I would hear so much love again inside of the Casa Loma Ballroom for Rahim de la Suede. The challenger making his way out to the ring for WrestlePocalypse, the biggest matchup of his career, no doubt, as he will challenge Warhorse Jake Parnell for that Crown of Glory title. Of course, you got to lay out while Rahim is getting everybody going. Rahim De La Suede on 5 straight W's over Myron Reed and Moses in a 3-way contest. Then over Ethan Price, Xavier Walker, Danhausen, and Moses just recently on ascendant singles competition to become the #1 contender for the Crown of Glory Championship held by Warhorse. And Rahim is feeling the love right now. Can he capture the gold? And notice, there is no Cinko by his side. The crew had an implosion. Cinko nearly cost Rahim the match on a couple of occasions for the #1 contendership against Moses. Now gold is no stranger to the waist of Rahim De La Suede. In Glory Pro Wrestling, he has held the United Glory Tag Team titles on 2 separate occasions with 2 separate partners. The first with Moses' technical difficulties, the second as part of the crew with former Crown of Glory champion Mike Outlaw. He knows what it takes to climb the mountain. Can he do it? Will this be Rahim De La Suede's night? The challenger is ready, but the champion is as vicious as ever. It is an opportunity to make a little bit of history for Warhorse as he brings the Crown of Glory Championship to the squared circle inside the Casa Loma Ballroom. And an interesting reaction for the Crown of Glory champion. Warhorse's reign stands at 331 days. If he retains the title in this matchup, he will assure himself a full year's reign as the Crown of Glory champion. Glory Pro Wrestling will return out of time on January the 4th at the Del Mar Hall, but Warhorse won that title from Jake Something in 3 stages of hell on December 30th of 2023. Has that opportunity to pass 365 days as the champion if he can get by Rahim De La Suede, and that's a monstrous milestone. And for as much as Warhorse will say it doesn't mean anything to him, it certainly does. He wants the wrestling world to see his vision, embrace what he believes. Will he make Rahim De La Suede embrace that vision? Rahim is here for one thing. He wants that gold around his waist. Ben, it's all yours.
Our next contest is for the Crown of Glory Championship. Introducing first the challenger from St. Louis, Missouri, tipping the scales at 170 Suede. The whole thing, Rahim De La Suede.
I asked him again what Suede means. He said, "You already know, baby." I'm still very confused.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing 206 pounds. He is the defending Crown of Glory champion, Warhorse Parnell.
I asked Warhorse what the milestone means to him and what this title match that would assure him 1 full year would mean. He told me to get lost. I'm not surprised. As Warhorse getting set in the corner. It has been an abrupt change. It was the calendar year 2024 that saw this difference in Warhorse. We've seen it for a year. You know, many fans, including myself, who have seen the journey that this man has undertaken from the very beginnings of his career, been a little bit disappointed in the turn of attitude. Alex Strahan draws the assignment for this Crown of Glory Championship match. And you know what this means. As the crowd quiets, Alex, go ahead. Now, I've talked about the nonsense from Rahim De La Suede before, but this is his moment going into a championship match, so I'm going to let him have that one. as Rahim gets set for the theatrics. Oh man, can he go inside the squared circle, and he has every possibility. He has far more than a puncher's chance in this contest. That run of 5 straight victories has been incredible. Looking perhaps Greco-Roman knuckle lock off the start, excuse me, while I untie the knot in my tongue. And they do clasp hands. Warhorse kicks through, takes the arm wringer. It'll work the wrist of Rahim de la Suede. Rahim rolling through, gonna pick the ankle on Warhorse and take control of that left ankle. Warhorse keeping his shoulders off the mat so Strahan cannot count. Nice counter. Used his own right leg to bring his left down into the side headlock, and then the takeover. And again, you can see Rahim very quickly rolling that shoulder to avoid a pinning combination. Just a count of 1 as he rolled Warhorse onto his back. Got to imagine it's going to be a little bit of a chess match. Don't think you're going to be able to catch a pinfall this early, barring something absolutely dramatic. Side headlock taken. Back and forth they go, and Warhorse will reach back to the ropes. And he will get the count from referee Alex Strahan. And a clean break from Rahim de la Suede. This is a bit of a different attitude. Warhorse charges. Rahim saw him coming, ducking out of the way. Side headlock off the ropes. Rahim goes over him. Underneath the leapfrog, underneath the chop, underneath the lariat. Rahim on a roll, slides through the legs, lands the drop kick. He got out of the way of everything and then popped him. All right, Rahim just cannot play to the crowd too long if he's got the champion rattled. And now popping up and over to the apron. Warhorse was out of the way, and that's exactly what I was talking about. Rahim de la Suede gets dropped face first on the ring apron. If you get Warhorse in trouble, you cannot waste time. You have to move in for the kill. As now Warhorse will take his time. Stalking back down over top of Rahim. Picking him up on the outside of the ring and slamming Rahim face first into the ring apron. That is where wood meets steel, and it just met the skull of the #1 contender. Whoa, chop out of the way, and again, Warhorse, he might have broke his hand. Up to the guardrail, Rahim moonsault to the floor. Oh, that's a double whammy if you're Warhorse. Rahim de la Suede is getting the love of the Glory Pro fans. If you had this on your bingo card in 2024, I applaud you. What is this? Oh no. Cinko making his way down the stairs. And he's got a steel chair in his hands. What is, oh, Cinko distracting Rahim long enough for Warhorse to drop a baseball slide drop kick into the back of his head. Rolling Rahim back into the ring, and what is Cinko doing out here? I can only imagine after what we've seen recently from Rahim de la Suede telling him that he doesn't need him, that Cinko's out here to cause problems for the #1 contender. In the biggest moment of his career, where Cinko could have been standing with him side by side, he's gonna try to cause problems. Oh, a couple shoulder blocks, and those drove Rahim back. Warhorse, buckle to buckle. Oh, Rahim hit hard. He hit hard and melted down to the canvas. Warhorse in a celebratory mood, but perhaps a little bit early. Over on top of Rahim, trying to pull him up to his feet. Warhorse chops down with him, forearm to the back of the neck. Straddling Rahim over that middle rope. Warhorse backs up. Alex Strahan put the count in. Now you think of the names that Warhorse has knocked off on this title reign. Dan the Dad just recently on Ascend in that street fight. Danhausen, another one of his former friends. Kevin Lee Davidson, Alex Zane, He won the title originally from Jake Something. It has been an incredible run. Of course, controversial victory, and I saw that coming. Controversial victory over Alex Shelley. And I think I saw that coming too. Lovely. Back elbow strike from Warhorse. Spins into the lariat in the corner. Suplex, snapped him, center of the ring. And say whatever you will, Warhorse is tremendous inside the squared circle. The one thing that the Attitude has brought him is a focus on being a little bit more vicious and a little bit more high impact. And he does not give opponents a moment to breathe. Fujiwara style armbar. And Warhorse screaming at Rahim de la Suede to tap out. He'll reach with his foot to the ropes. Count reining in up to a 3 before Warhorse releases the hold. He'll step back over to Rahim, pulling him up to his knees. Rahim trying to work the body, and Warhorse tosses a knee to the midsection. The turn in this, oh my goodness, he hit hard. First to the ring apron, then the floor. The turn in this matchup all began when Cinko, out of jealousy, I have no doubt, came down to ringside. Oh, now Rahim sent sternum first into that guardrail. Warhorse sitting on the top rope, and the champion in complete control of the matchup. Rahim is in big, big trouble. Got to admit, it's kind of hard to blame Warhorse just at the moment for taking his time. As I said to Rahim earlier, if you've got your opponent in trouble here, somebody as resilient as Rahim de la Suede, you want to give him a crack in the window to get back in. We know Rahim is tough. We know he's real tough. Trying to pull himself to his feet. Warhorse keeping an eye on the situation. He'll pop up, second rope on the inside. Double stomp. That's not only going to hurt the back, but that could blow out the shoulders and the elbows of Rahim as he was planted on all fours. Just a count of 2. I mean, that could dislocate anything from your shoulder to your elbow to your wrist when you're planted like that. Oh, Warhorse stapling Rahim into that corner. Bit of a derogatory rub of the head that time. Turning. Oh, Rahim out of the way and got the knee up. Hello. Warhorse, he might be knocked out. Rahim not able to follow up on it. I mean, Warhorse went down with that arm extended. That's usually a pretty good sign of a knockout. Rahim de la Suede trying to get back to his feet. Warhorse might not know quite where he is yet. Warhorse is up, but his feet were all crossed up when he was getting back to his feet. Now he'll charge. Nobody home. Rahim off the ropes. Forearm right to the jaw. And a second time. Rahim wants to speed this match up a little bit, and he should use his speed. That's where he's got the advantage. Drop down. Oh, caught him. Nice thrust. Right underneath the chin. Rahim back up to his feet. Don't waste time. I know you've got issues with Cinko. Charges. Shoulder block. Great execution. Slides back. He almost shot Warhorse right through the ropes. Oh, he tried to do that back handspring and land it, and that's going to give Warhorse enough time to recover. Charge out of the corner. Nice sweep of the feet and a standing moonsault. Hooking the inside leg. Count of 2 3/4. Oh, he nearly had him. The champion able to survive and keep his gold, at least for the moment. Speaking of gold, we're still in the stretch run. 2 more to go after this. The Philly Marino Experience defending the United Glory Tag Team titles against the new guys. That's coming up next. And in our main event, the matchup that everybody's talking about, the Forbidden Door opens again in Glory Pro. Ricky Starks challenges Cody Lane for the Alpha 1 Zero Gravity Championship. Warhorse stepping over to Rahim de la Suede. Oh, what a knife edge chop. You can hear it echo. He's trying to cave in the chest of the challenger, and Rahim's not going to give it up. Knife edge shot from Rahim de la Suede to Warhorse. Warhorse gonna respond in kind. Back and forth they go. These two just punishing one another right now. Oh, you see how hard Rahim hit him? He's shaking out his hand. Warhorse responds. Rahim back again. They are throwing heavy leather. Step up enziguri. Rahim caught him behind the ear. Rahim hits the ropes. Crisscross. Warhorse lariat. He almost took him out of his boots. In football, they call it a decleater. Hoist. Power bomb. Sits it out. Count 1, 2. Hits. Not over. Rahim survived. I don't have the slightest idea how he survived. Oh, he is running on pride right now. And he's frustrating the champion. You can see the look on Warhorse. He can't believe it either. Rolling Rahim back out towards the middle of the ring. Puts the boot right down into the chest, right on the collarbone. You can see him grinding the sole of the boot in. Warhorse gonna climb all the way up. Could be hail to the king right here. That flying elbow that Warhorse has put many away with. He will fly. No, out of the way was Rahim. Warhorse set to charge. Oh, he wanted him back out to the center. That rear naked choke. Jawbreaker. Thought Warhorse was gonna go downstairs with a shoulder block instead. He kind of threw everybody off and then threw Rahim off as he tried for the flatliner. Warhorse, look out, second rope, missed the lariat. Underneath, Rahim, go behind. Reverse Frankensteiner. Snapped him on the top of his head. Oh, then planted him like a lawn dart. Hook of the inside leg, count 1, 2, and Cinko just put the boot of Warhorse on the bottom rope. You've got to be kidding me. Cinko just cost Rahim the gold. What a despicable display that was. Rahim pulling Warhorse back to the corner. He's gonna go up. He's gonna go all the way up. Oh, Warhorse reaches out and grabs hold of the boot. Rahim kicks him aside. Rahim ascending. Having a look from the top rope. Warhorse, too quick. Able to climb his way up. Second rope on the inside. Warhorse shoveled off. Rahim perhaps set to fly. Don't waste time, kid. It's your chance. It's your moment. Rahim, 450. Oh, Warhorse got the knees up. Inside cradle. Rahim kicked out again. He survived again. My God, he should already be the champion. Rahim, reversal. Warhorse into the buckles. Rahim charges. Warhorse got the boot up from the backside. German suplex into the buckles. Oh, Rahim, he doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know where he is right now. Belly to back, seats him on that top rope. Big trouble. Warhorse says this is it. Going all the way up. Blue Thunder bomb from the top. That's got to be it. Count of 2 and... Oh my God. Rahim de la Suede might not be human. He might not be human. How did he kick out of that? Blue Thunder bomb from the top rope, not enough to keep him down. I have run out of things to say about the resilience of Rahim de la Suede. This kid is incredible. Oh, Warhorse standing on his hand. Rahim may be showing more guts than brains here, but by God, you got to appreciate it. Warhorse pulling him up to his feet, open hand, slapped him. Rahim gave him one back. Duck underneath, Warhorse, rear naked choke. Jawbreaker, Rahim rolling through. Count 1, 2. No, 2.5. Warhorse back to his feet. Rahim diving low. Schoolboy, count 1, 2. Still no. Both men back to their feet. Warhorse charges. He hit the ring post. He hit the ring post. Flatliner. Cover him, kid. Cover him. Cover him. Where's he going? Rahim Suede to the outside. 450. He landed on him. Hooked the leg. Counted 2. It's over. Oh no! 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 Cinko just stole it! If Rahim wasn't going to take the gold the first time, he sure as hell was that time! Cinko just stole the gold from the hands of Rahim! And Cinko's out of here! Damn right, Alex, get him out! What a despicable display by Cinko! The jealousy! Oh my, that's Mike Outlaw! What is Mike Outlaw doing back here? He hasn't been here in months! Was this the plan all along? Warhorse on the top rope after Mike Outlaw just decked Rahim. Warhorse 3/4 of the way across the ring. Not like this! No! What the hell just happened? Mike Outlaw has returned to the side of Cinko. Mike Outlaw's the man who started it all with Cinko. They crafted the crew. They created the crew together. And Mike Outlaw back to the defense of the leader of the crew. Costing Rahim Suede the Crown of Glory Championship. It was in his hands.
Introducing Smack Talk Showdown. Fulfill your dreams of becoming a professional wrestler. You and your friends adopt the most wild personas, give outrageous promos, and feel the burn as you tear into the mic and into your best friends with Smack Talk Showdown. This is the only party game where smack talking isn't just encouraged, it's required. Watch as friendships are tested, alliances are formed, and laughter is guaranteed. It's time to wrestle with words. Get ready for the ultimate smack talking experience, Smack Talk Showdown. Let the smack talking begin. Visit smacktalkshowdown.com, 2nd edition available now.
Hey! Show them how it's done.
PME. What was that?
What's the matter, boys?
Hey, I might have been knocked out because you posted me. All fair. In love and war. Grabbing him? He told me. I know exactly what's going on.
Teamwork. That's called experience, boys.
Experience.
Yeah, it's called experience. Something you guys will get eventually.
You know what? Y'all go back home to Ohio. We'll see you soon. I guarantee it. this close once again to becoming the Glory Tag Team Champions, but listen, man, I'm not upset because at the end of the day, we did exactly what...
Oh! Come on, fellas. Oh, I'm sorry, new guys.
Sorry, guys.
Man, boys, just again, that close.
Dang,
That
that's
close,
crazy.
man.
It's almost like I was just saying that to Bosch right here in front of the door. You tried to bust me open again.
Again,
We
what?
never did. We checked on you.
You blaming us, man. I think you boys are getting a little delirious on the experience, man. You're blaming us. We checked on you. We care about you. But once again, boys.
Delirious. This close?
Uh,
Almost delirious. Y'all are delirious for thinking y'all didn't steal our win. We had that in the bag, fellas. Come on now.
Steal.
That was our shot. Hey, one more time, fellas. I guarantee y'all ain't coming out again.
Because let's call a spade a spade. Y'all stole it. You know it. You're scared to face it.
Stealing, cheating, a spade. PME pulled out a full house on you boys. We capitalized on the opportunity. There was 3 teams in there. But that's experience. So you know what? We'll do this as many times as you two want, but the result will be the same. PME.
Oh, I gotta put on my uni for this. Yeah, yeah. Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ by any means. Hey, what we do? We win together. Too many rings. Who do it better?
We roll along with title matches here at WrestlePocalypse. And it's the challengers for the United Glory Tag Team titles bolting through the curtain. One more chance, one more try. That's Jake Bosch in the front, Scott Stanley in the back. The new guys. It is their 4th opportunity at the gold. The 3rd time they and the Philly Marino Experience have gone one-on-one. It's probably the last opportunity for a long time for the new guys if they can't come away with the victory tonight. And if 2024 is the story of the ascension of Glory Pro Wrestling, it has been underscored by the rise of the new guys. They debuted as a team in August of 2023, made their Glory Pro Wrestling debut almost a year ago to the night, November the 19th of 2023, in a victory over the O'Neal brothers. In that time, they have become one of the most popular tag teams in Glory Pro Wrestling, right up there with these two men. The most successful Glory Pro Wrestling United Glory Tag Team Champions. That's Marino T in the back, Philly C in the front. They are the Philly Marino Experience. 2 times United Glory Tag Team Champions. The second reign began on February the 18th when they beat Ethan Price and Moses in a best 2 of 3 falls match. Since then, 9 successful defenses of the gold. And all the while, picked up the 2024 Road Warrior Cup to go with it. Victories over the likes of the MXM Collection, Violence is Forever, the Outrunners, Lake Host Gym, and as mentioned, 3 times wins involving the new guys. Twice, one-on-one, team-on-team. That was in the Road Warrior Cup, and in my opinion, the best match of the Road Warrior Cup was their second-round confrontation. That followed in July with another matchup with a bit of a controversial ending. Philly Marino Experience used their veteran presence, shall we say, to pick up that W. And then most recently in a three-way contest with the Premier involved as well. Ben?
Introducing first, they come straight out of training tonight. They are the challengers, the team of Jacob and Scott Stanley, the new guy.
The aerial artist Jake Bosch. I've been referring to Scott Stanley as the stone-faced hitman. I changed it from assassin because, as I've been told, he has excellence of execution. The boys invited me to the Erotic City Christmas party. I don't know what goes on at their Christmas party, but it sounds like a great time. Marino said he'll text me the directions. Not sure how to take that. As Scott Stanley, now there's the stone face, getting back into the face of Marino Tenaglia. Scott Stanley had been the more stoic of the new guys until coming out tonight. He has shown more intensity, more fire, and more life in his expression tonight than I've seen in the past year. And it looks like Scott Stanley wants to start, and now he gets into that mode. As he gets ready to fight, the fun goes away for Scott Stanley. Jake Bosch is always having a good time. I want to know what he eats for breakfast. Like, what gets him in this kind of mood? He is constantly smiling now. And yeah, PME and the new guys both taking a listen to the crowd, which seems fairly split for this contest. The new guys are the most popular tag team to make waves in Glory Pro, well, since the Philly Marino Experience. And it's going to be the power of both combinations, as Scott Stanley will start opposite of Philly C. Shoulder block. And Philly Collins, who is in tremendous condition. What an inspiration he's been. Shoulder to shoulder, he and Scott Stanley go again. The work that he has put in on himself has been nothing short of spectacular. He looks great. And oh, he is standing right up to Scott Stanley, running into him right now. Stanley getting shoveled off, back to the ropes. Oh, a little crisscross move, and Scott Stanley got him that time. He got Philly C off balance with the fake. Right back to the center of the ring, and Scott Stanley, maybe try to frustrate the power half of the champions. Full Nelson, go behind. Nice pick up there, gut wrench style into the sidewalk position. Scott Stanley rolls his way out before the Philly Marino Experience could start into the tag team maneuvers. They are tag team specialists. And if they hit Sunset Dreams in this contest, it doesn't miss. And it always spells the end for their opponents. Jake Bosch and Marino Tenaglia, this is the speed of the two teams. As Marino plants Bosch into the center of the ring, Bosch pulls him through. Crisscross, Bosch gonna snap him through with the head scissors. Marino stayed up, had to use the handspring a little bit. Oh, Marino with the step up. Cartwheeling through that time was Jake Bosch. Marino tried to go downstairs with the boot, caught, turned right into a knee. Quick tag over to the corner. Scott Stanley's going to make his way in. Little do-si-do from the challengers. Marino out of the way of both and tags Philly Collins back in. Oh, this is fantastic. Jake Bosch went for that Trouble in Paradise kick. Hey, a little bit of a bump of knuckles, perhaps. Respect shown from the challengers, not necessarily from the champions. Philly Marino experience taking the opportunity. Double duck underneath by the new guys. Oh, nice double team there. Scott Stanley sent right into Philly C in the corner. Step up Enziguri lands. Northern Lights suplex with the release from Scott Stanley. Marino comes in. He gets pulled from the backside. Bosch sends him to the ropes. Nice trip down and the leg drop to the back of the head. The new guys are on a roll. Philly Marino experience trying to collect themselves on the floor. They might want to be careful because Jake Bosch is prone to take flight. And I think he might be about to. Oh, Marino caught him and dragged his throat across that top rope and caught Scott Stanley on the way in. Philly C rolls back in. Inverted atomic drop. Oh, Scott Stanley fell down to the canvas. Marino wanted to follow up with a knee. Oh, leg drop out of the Boston Crab. Jake Bosch back up to his feet. Double back elbow strikes. Philly Marino experience. Roll him up. Pop him up. Maybe to the top rope. No, they're just going to press him right onto his partner on the floor. Wow. And now the danger for the new guys is Marino Tenaglia can fly. Marino. Oh, I think they caught on him a pause, and Philly went flying through the ropes. Little change up there from the champions. Usually it's Marino that takes flight. He caught the new guys expecting it. Philly Collins bowls everybody over. Back into the ring goes Scott Stanley. Cradling both legs is Marino. Count of 2. Breakneck pace to open up this tag team title matchup. Still one more to go, our main event. The Southern Flamingo Cody Lane, that open challenge, defends the Alpha 1 Zero Gravity title against Ricky Starks. The forbidden door opens into Glory Pro again. Vertical suplex, nice landing there. Put him right into position, did Marino. Tenaglia for the elbow to be dropped by Philly Collins. Hook of the outside leg, Collins packaged him. Just a count of 2. Rear chin lock. Trying to fight his way out of it is Scott Stanley. He's in big trouble right now. You can see Philly Collins pulling that neck back over his knee. Driving it right in between the shoulder blades and pulling the neck over. That's a miserable position to be in. Scott Stanley goes downstairs. Off the ropes, back elbow strike lands. Ooh, you can see the reaction of Jake Bosch. He did not like seeing the shot that his partner just took. Philly C into the corner, putting the boots into Scott Stanley. Just stomping a mud hole in one half of the challengers. Jake Bosch trying to get the crowd behind him. Slingshot on the way in. Sidewalk slam, elbow drop combination. Hooking the inside leg, count of 2. You know what the Philly Marino experience is looking for. They want to weaken Scott Stanley to the point where they can catch him with sunset dreams and turn this challenge into a nightmare. Cobra clutch applied by Marino Tenaglia. To the body goes Scott Stanley. Stanley trying to turn it, got him with the jawbreaker. Philly Collins tagged in, Northern Lariat. Right to the back of the neck of Scott Stanley. Count of 1, 2, Bobby Roode has used that lariat to win matches in the past. Thought maybe Philly Collins was going to take something from my side of the border. The Philly Marino experience is up here enough. Of course, the Philly Marino experience competing and doing very well in Glory Pro Wrestling's sister promotion, Alpha 1 Wrestling. Great connection between the two companies that includes the Zero Gravity title being defended in the main event tonight. Oh, jawbreaker. Scott Stanley crushing the jaw of Philly Collins. I'm lucky enough to be the voice of both promotions. How great is that? Scott Stanley dives. Philly Collins caught him. Marino Tenaglia tagging back in. Marino sets, charges. Oh, he put the boot right on the chin. He knocked him out. Count of 1, 2 for, no! How did Scott Stanley kick out? He looked like he was knocked out cold. I mean, you couldn't have placed that kick any better if you're Marino Tenaglia. It was right on the jaw. Like right on that point of the chin. Back elbow strike from Marino Tenaglia, not down to the body. Philly Collins trying to drive all the air out of him and follows up with a right hand to the side of the head. Jake Bosch will not be intimidated as he again tries to get the crowd behind his tag team partner. Scott Stanley needs the help here as he tries to dive over to his corner. Philly Collins caught him down, but Stanley, German suplex. Philly landed back in his own corner. Marino missed with the lariat. Scott Stanley didn't miss with that. Stanley down the center of the ring. He's got to find a way. Can he crawl over to Jake Bosch? Bosch is ready. He's been waiting. He's been pacing like a caged tiger. Here comes Jake Bosch. Slingshot in. Up and over the top goes Bosch. Back elbow strike in the corner. Duck underneath the clothesline. Kick downstairs. What an axe kick. Charging again. Out of the way goes Philly C. Bosch hit the corner. He'll roll away. Beautiful timing with the boot. Rolls him through. Bosch. Ace crusher. Where did that come from? Bosch pulling Marino Tenaglia out towards the center of the ring. And the aerial artist is going to fly. And if you're looking for me to guess what he's going to do, I have no idea. Oh, Marino into the corner, puts a knee to the side of the head. Cut off any ideas that Jake Bosch had from that top rope. Could be a superplex. Trying to make the legendary Barry Windham proud right here. Bosch puts the block on to the body. They'll shovel Marino Tenaglia off that top rope. Now what's Bosch got in mind? He's gonna fly. Frog splash. He almost hit the ceiling. Hook the inside leg. Count 1, 2, and Philly Collins saves the titles. Scott Stanley still down and out on the floor. Bosch has been going 1-on-2. Stanley just starting to make his way back up. Bosch trying to break the grip of Philly Collins on that waist lock. Duck underneath by Bosch. Shovels Collins. Oh, Stanley pulled the top rope down. Marino Tenaglia. Standing switch to the corner. Tag made by Scott Stanley. Duck underneath on the clothesline. Bosch charges. He gets popped to the outside, but Scott Stanley's the legal man. Stanley up to the shoulders. What is this gonna be? Double stomp, Death Valley driver. Stanley the legal man, count it 2, and oh, Philly Collins pulled Alex Strand out of the ring. Philly Collins just saved the titles. And Alex Strand has given him a talking to, but he knew exactly what he was doing. By any means necessary to save those United Glory Tag Team titles. Bosch to the floor. Philly almost caught him. Marino Tenaglia is going to slide down. He did catch him. How about the strength of Philly Collins? Got him up on the shoulders. Marino Tenaglia slides through the ropes, kept himself going. Drops Scott Stanley. Hook in the outside leg. Count of 2. And 9/10. Scott Stanley able to kick out. Philly Collins, I believe, has dumped Jake Bosch on the arena floor. Well, Marino Tenaglia looks frustrated, but you know what it's got to be. There is one thing in their arsenal that nobody can kick out of, and that's Sunset Dreams. Scott Stanley to his feet. Wrist clutch exploder, turned it into a Uranagi. Philly Collins hook of the outside leg, count of 1, 2, and Stanley still kicks out. If you're the Philly Marino experience, you got to go for it here. You've got Jake Bosch down. This is the opportunity. You've got to hit Sunset Dreams. If you hit that, you retain the titles. Philly Marino experience look extremely frustrated as Marino T is going to tag his way back in. Yeah, this is going to be it right here. Scott's. Wait, what? What in the world? Power bomb? Oh, powerbomb neckbreaker. They just used the new guy's own finish against them. Count of one. Stanley kicked out. What kind of a maniac is Scott Stanley? Sunset Dreams, it's over. It's over. Sunset Dreams, it's done. Jake Bosch back in. He just saved the match. Oh, that should have done it right there, but Jake Bosch just wouldn't let it go. He won't let this opportunity pass without one hell of a fight. Bosch pulling himself up in the corner. Forearm meets Philly Collins. Forearm for Marino Tenaglia. Knife edge chop, forearm, going back and forth. Bosch giving it to both of them. He's got him coming and going. Caught. Oh, super kick. Hello. That straightened him up. And just slung into the corner. Scott Stanley, how is he on his feet? I don't understand. Off the ropes. Not again. Oh, slid down the backside, but Marino Tenaglia caught him. Standing switch. Philly Collins. I'm getting confused. Oh! Marino caught his own partner. Scott Stanley causing mass confusion. Lariat. Jake Bosch pulling himself up. He'll go all the way to the top. Bosch is gonna fly. Hail to the king from Jake Bosch. Oh no, could it be? Philly Collins down. Pop-up, powerbomb neckbreaker. Count 1, 2, they did it! Almost 1 year to the day of their debut in Glory Pro Wrestling. They're the United Glory Tag Team Champions. I could never have imagined this.
United Glory Tag Team Champions for the first time ever.
Jake Bosch and Scott Stanley. Third time, team versus team, turned out to be the lucky three. When these two young men entered Glory Pro Wrestling almost 1 year ago to the day, I never could have believed that they'd be standing here at WrestlePocalypse having just knocked off the Philly Marino Experience for the gold. And Philly Collins and Marino Tenaglia just yanked those belts. Wait a minute. He said turn around. How about this? We've heard them say before they almost look at the new guys like little brothers. Well, the little bros just earned the gold. Oh, this is awesome. And I would expect nothing less from two guys like Philly C and Marino T. Class acts all the way around. The fans are going absolutely ballistic. We still got the main event to go. But this is unbelievable. Jake Bosch and Scott Stanley, way to go, boys. You are looking at the future of tag team wrestling, and the future has never been brighter in Glory Pro Wrestling. Scott Stanley and Jake Bosch, the new guys, are your new United Glory Tag Team Champions.
Hey, who you with? I'm with the team to be the champ.